So today I pulled out my Nissan Hardbody and I took it for a quick drive, and I figured I'm gonna just quickly wash it, make it look nice, and then I started thinking I should just probably check over it, do some things to it, get some work done, because I haven't really been giving it any love for a while now, and I have nothing to do right now, so just might as well give it some love. So the first thing I want to do, I think, is probably lower the front, max out the torsion bar as low as it'll go. They won't go much, just like half an inch, but I mean, you know, do something. Another thing I saw was my Turbski here is a little loose. And if I, you know, wiggle it, you can see just a little bit loose. I got new hardware for it and locking nuts a while back because it got loose on me one time, and I was wondering like why I wasn't having full boost. And I thought I had a boost leak, but it was just like a exhaust leak, I guess. And so I got those with locking nuts, and they came loose again. So I don't know if the heat or the vibration or it's affecting it, why it's coming loose. I'm not exactly sure if you know, if I'm supposed to use some special type of hardware for that. And then I'm sure I'm going to be needing a new gasket where the turbo meets the manifold, so I'm going to be ordering that. And then I need to clean the inside because it's filthy. I need to wash the inside, I mean the outside. I just sprayed some water on it, but as you can see, it's not clean. It's just, I just put water over it just to make it, you know, look a little nicer, just so I can get rid of all the dust that I had on there. And then probably just because I'm bored, so polish my piping and clean my rims, clean the engine bay because there's a lot of soot all in here because it's been leaking, you know, exhaust all in this area. And yeah. So I don't know how well you guys can see my camber there. Let's see if you can see it a little better right there. But the reason I'm maxing out my torsion bars is to see if I can get a little bit more camber in the front end, just because I like camber. So that's why I'm maxing out the torsion bars, and just to go a little lower. Alright guys, so I don't know if I showed you before I lowered it, but on the torsion bars, like on the little bolt in the bottom, it had like an inch to go lower, like to loosen up. And I lowered it, and damn, like, since this truck right now currently doesn't have any front shocks, it used to be super bouncy and you would barely tap it like this and it'd go up and down. And right now it's like static. Like, I'm pushing on it pretty hard, and it's exactly like my other Nissan back there, which that one's sitting on bump stops, and this feels like it's sitting on bump stops, but there's no bump stops, so I'm pretty low. And right here on the front, I don't know if you can see this line. Yeah, you can see this line right here that goes like around the tire. This upper line, that was right on the fender line right here, and now it's tucking that line, so it obviously went a lot lower. And let me see if I can get a shot of the bottom. It's too dark. Yeah, you guys probably can't see that, but hold on, let me see if I can get my phone. So I have a hammer here. It's not anything big or crazy, it's just a normal hammer. And watch this. I can't even stick it in under. It's, my front cross member is literally like 2 inches off the floor. So I'm definitely a lot lower than I was. Let me turn down the shit. I don't know how to do this. Damn, wait. So now the front end is lowered, and I'm very pleased how it sits on the front end. I want to go lower in the back, but that'll be another day. Now I just got to tighten down my turbo, because pretty much my exhaust that's coming out of my manifold is kind of just leaking out and going into my engine bay and not actually the turbine housing, so it's not making boost like it should. So pretty much if I'm wide open, it's making like 2 pounds of boost because it's all going out the sides and not actually putting it into the system. And yeah, the truck is already slow. It's a KA, so it's pretty slow. And then, you know, especially how I'm used to driving it with boosted, and then right now it's like not boosted almost technically, if that makes any sense, because exhaust leak. So yeah, it's not hitting full boost and it feels a lot slower, so I'm going to be tightening that, but I don't think you guys really need to see that. I'll just show you guys, just, I don't know. So I was checking to make sure that they all had nuts so I can just tighten them and call it a day for this. But this one right here didn't even have a nut. My friend Dingleberry over there just passed by, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find one, and if I can, I'm gonna just throw them on and, you know, be done with this. If I can't, then I'm gonna have to wait till another day and just tighten 3 of them and save this, because I don't really feel like going to the store It's Christmas Eve, and I'm sure it's really packed and hectic and crazy, and I just simply don't want to go to the store. So hopefully I can find one that fits on here, and I could just tighten this and be done with that, and then move on to do something else. But I still can't get over how good it looks, you know, low. And this is no drop spindles, no nothing, no none of that. Just torsion bars, that's all. Torsion bars and removed bump stops. And it has no shocks, but I don't think the shocks even do anything. That might be helping it, but yeah, just for those of you who asked why I'm so low. I did end up finding a bolt that fit exactly on that, or a nut I mean, and yeah, and I'm just gonna tighten up all four as tight as I can before stripping them. So I have a torque wrench, but I'm too lazy to get it out, plus I don't even know how tight to tighten it. But yeah, hopefully now my turbo will actually spool up and I'll be actually hitting some boost. So now that the turbo is all good and tightened and that's, you know, good to go, I think I'm gonna go in the inside and just pretty much clean all this. So I get the vacuum, clean my seats and all that, get this nasty rag out of my door, clean all this dust off, pretty much just you know, clean it up a bit inside. And it's crazy because in this truck you feel like you're literally sitting on the floor. One, because you have it has Pathfinder seats in it, and Pathfinder seats I think are like thinner, so you sit a little lower in it. And then two, it's a slammed truck, so you feel like you're literally like sitting on the floor. It's kind of trippy, but I mean, I don't know, it's just something I'd share with you guys. And over here I got my shaved door handle. Pretty sick, you know. I'm debating if I should take off all this trim and paint it black, or just leave it the way it is, just, you know. Let me know in the comments. So I got the inside semi-clean. It's not the best, but then again, it's never gonna be clean. So I think now I'm just gonna wash it so I can, you know, get rid of all of that. So actually give it a nice, good wash. Because earlier, like I said, I just sprayed water on it and that was it. So yeah, just give it a bath, you know. And I think that'll be it for today because the sun is starting to go down. Kind of want to go take some pictures, but I don't even know. This thing looks pretty sick though. So the truck's all washed and clean and everything, but of course you can't see it because it's, you know, dark. But I got a lot of the stuff I said I wanted to do done, and a lot of the things I said I was going to do I didn't do. But if you guys enjoy these type of videos, then let me know, because I have a lot of little things I need to be doing around the truck, like mess with the intercooler and just mess with things around. And let me know if you guys want to see like these types of videos, so you know, I can make some for you guys. But that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I hope you go. Oh dang, you could see. Oh, I thought those were the stars, dude. What the heck. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired. But yeah, Merry Christmas if you're watching this when I post it, which I'm probably going to post it tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.